All right, welcome to another session of Sunday Setups. I'm your host, Jacob. Today, I'm bringing you a forecast of things to come on the charts this week, and I am accompanied by Pastor Pips. How you doing, my bro?
I'm doing well, man. I hope everyone's ready for the week ahead. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Salute, salute. So before we get started, if you haven't already, please check out our new and improved website at litcapitalacademy.com to start your trading journey with us. If you are interested in getting into the technical side of looking at these charts and breaking it down and capitalizing off it, please check us out. Check out our packages page. We have just had a price increase. Okay, things are getting serious, but the value we're providing is worthwhile. So please check it out if you have any inquiries. So before I get into the charts, of course, I'm going to check the economic calendar for the week ahead. And it's a pretty busy week, if I do say so myself, just in regards to high impact data that's coming out. So as we go into Monday morning, we have retail sales coming out of China. Not much else throughout the actual London and New York session that's anything to pay attention to, but it is the Monday, so we don't need to force anything. Going into Tuesday, we have some GDP for the Japanese yen. And we also have some GDP for the euro as well. Okay, so that will be some high impact data that we should expect to have move something in the market, but we will see and go accordingly with what the charts are showing us. We have a speech from Lagarde as well on the Tuesday. See what is happening with the euro. We do have some eyes on some euro pairs for sure. So Lagarde speaking could be the catalyst. Let's hope and see what's going on with that. We have Wednesday. We got the CPI on the British pound. See what's going on with that. We had some US data which moved the CPI. The CPI that come out of the US last week, which was a big catalyst in the bonds rising. But we'll see. We also have consumer price index for the Canadian dollar. And we have some FOMC meeting minutes. So a lot to take in on Wednesday. And then Thursday going into the early morning, we have unemployment data for the Aussie. So I know Josh is probably looking forward to that. We also have another speech from Lagarde at New York Open. And we have some jobless claims coming out of the US. And to finish the week off, we have some retail sales for the Aussie and some PMI data for the pound and euro countries. Okay, so a lot to digest there, a lot of opportunity from what we can see fundamentally. So we'll see how the markets respond. So going over to the charts now, just want to take your eyes on what has happened with the bonds following the data of the consumer price index release coming out of the US. It's actually forced the bonds crazy high, pushing above some areas that we had outstanding in terms of equal highs. What this can kind of correlate with and should correlate with is the DXY actually gaining some strength. Okay, so we were kind of looking at that last week in regards to the DXY actually pushing higher. We were looking to see prices wipe out some equal highs we had here, but we have yet to have that. Okay, so we're kind of either diverging or having a lag behind in regards to what the bonds are showing us. And we should see potentially a push up on the dollar as well. So going into this week, the DXY needs to be checked for. Okay, if you are trading major pairs and stuff like that, definitely look at the DXY this week because of what we're seeing on the bonds. Okay, where we had such a rally off of fundamental news data release, we need to see what is definitely going to occur in this area as it's approached. So on Friday we was kind of looking for a reversal. We are yet to get it. Okay, but coming back into this higher time frame area, we can still have a push up like we saw in the bonds there. So DXY is one of the things that's going to be on the forefront going into trying to trade the majors. Okay, so talking of the majors, I'm going to start with Euro USD. And what we can see here in regards to price kind of mimicking what the dollar is doing. If you think about it, it's just upside down. It's pushed down and it's come back into this area. So we are potentially looking for some shorts somewhere within this higher time frame area. We're just looking to see how the open occurs later on today, and then going into Monday morning, what this does if it goes sideways. If we do catch reactions on the DXY and stuff like that, because we are looking for shorts. So we definitely want to see some downside movement. Overall, this is a weekly time frame setup. We can see that we've had a bit of a pullback here, and we've come to that daily area, but we are looking to see if we can fill in some of these imbalances lower and things of that nature. So it is going to depend on the DXY mainly and for the majority, but we do have those speeches from the guard as well. So definitely got eyes on EU for the week. This setup will be posted as and when it starts to look more appealing in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, please go over to our website now to gain access, community access. Yeah. GBP USD is another one I want to go through for you guys again, looking at potential shorts on this, just from the area and the reaction we had coming out of this higher time frame area. We are trying to see price give us a retracement to the downside. Okay, so obviously we kind of pushed up here, seen a reaction, and we kind of retested on the Friday, but we didn't really move. Okay, so potentially we could look to fill in that imbalance on the 3 hour time frame, excuse me. Hopefully we can get that move. If it does decide to go off of the area that it's at now, understandable, it's bouncing off this key level we have here. And yeah, we just want to see price fill in some of these imbalances and actually, you know, retrace, give us a bigger retracement that we kind of been craving on this pair. So similar to EU, but again, it's going to depend on what the DXY does. And the last pair I have for you guys is on Euro NZD. Now this setup was given out in the Discord section. We gave it out in the charts channel, just so, you know, reacting accordingly to what we saw from the dollar, not the dollar, the daily, excuse me, reaching this higher time frame area and giving us that reaction that we had. We had a retest at London Open, and we are still in this trade and holding it. Okay, so it was a perfect entry. We are trying to see price at least get back down to that daily buy area. I do think we could definitely get a push from down here again, but maybe to retrace higher and catch a short again. And we are trying to see lower prices on this overall. So I think it's possible in regards to what we kind of saw happen last week. I'm not sure it's going to retest too high. One area that I am looking at going into the open and stuff like that is to see if we can maybe get a retest of this candle. Now, if we don't, then it's understandable. But if we do, then realistically, it could be another short entry for us. But nonetheless, we are riding this right now, and a lot of downside traction to go. So we'll see how it goes going into the week. That is me done. I'm going to hand you over to Pastor Pips. Take it away, bro.
Thank you, bro. If you just stop your sharing.
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So I've got two pairs for you guys just to go over. My first pair is going to be on US 30, dirty 30. Okay. So what we saw last week, we saw prices coming down to take out these lows that were sitting beneath. Okay. Now, in terms of looking at US 30 on the higher time frames, we actually haven't seen price give us any real valid forms of retracements. So, you know, with that being said, in terms of areas where, you know, actually, let's track back to the 4 hour. Okay. In terms of the 4 hour, we actually have closed beneath all of these 4 hour high lows. We've actually taken them out. Okay. So realistically, if prices are to turn around, you know, I'm still anticipating US 30 giving us a short. The first area that I'm going to be looking at is going to be at this 2 hour zone here. Now, when we look a bit closer, okay, we can see that price has indeed mitigated out of these other zones. Okay. As price was coming down, but from this zone here, we actually haven't seen price come back, give us that pullback to mitigate out that zone before we actually came down lower. So the first area I'd be keeping my eyes out for would be at 34,550. And now, you know, hopefully, you know, we do actually see a failure in terms of price failing to make a new higher high after coming to take out these lows. If price doesn't hold at that 2 hour level, I will be looking at this 4 hour buy to sell candle where we could potentially see price reacting from and coming down lower. However, it's very difficult to, you know, go against US 30 because it's just been so bullish, you know, but we'll just have to wait and see. And, you know, the setup is there and we'll see how the market is reacting in terms of price action and play it from there. Now, my last pair for you guys is going to be on GBP AED. Now, GBP AED, unfortunately, guys, we have missed the short. And as you can see from my tool that I was waiting for a short at this level here, but prices just failed to push up high enough. Looking at this 8 hour zone, I believe we can get prices reacting out this block here to push back up higher. You know, whether it is actually going to keep pushing and make a new high, I'm not too sure as of yet, but as prices, you know, printing new candles, we'll be able to gain a better understanding. Now, with that being said, that's it from the both of us here at the Capital. Guys, Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get notified whenever we do post a new video. Still, about 78% of you guys are unsubscribed. If you are enjoying our content, just hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, you know the vibes. It's lit time. And remember, every day is Jacob.
Money day. Peace.
Peace.